One exciting morning in the super cool LEGO space station. A young astronaut named Leo was getting ready for the biggest mission of his life. He was about to launch a rocket. Just as he was checking his gear, a friendly LEGO robot with bright, blinking eyes rolled up beside him. "Good morning, Leo," beeped the robot. "Today, we are going to launch a rocket into space. But first, we must do the countdown. It's the most important part." Leo, full of excitement, grabbed his shiny astronaut helmet and clicked it into place. He gave a thumbs up to his robot friend and started to climb the tall ladder into the rocket cockpit. Once inside, Leo settled into the pilot's seat, looking at all the colorful buttons and screens. "Are you ready in there, Leo?" The robot's voice crackled through the comms. Leo couldn't speak with his helmet on, but he nodded enthusiastically, his head bobbing up and down. His heart was beating fast. This was it. Suddenly, a loud, clear voice boomed from the space station's loudspeaker, starting the final countdown. 10. Leo looked up through the cockpit window and saw 10 shiny silver LEGO stars twinkling in the dark sky above the rocket. They looked like tiny diamonds scattered on a black blanket, waiting for him to join them. Night down on the launch pad. 9 little helper robots were scurrying around, doing their final checks. They zoomed around the rocket engines, making sure every single piece was perfectly in place for the big launch. 8. Inside the cockpit with Leo, 8 bright red lights on the control panel suddenly blinked on, one after another. Beep, beep, they glowed with a steady rhythm, letting him know all systems were go. 7. Leo glanced over at the main space station building. He could see 7 of his fellow astronauts waving happily from the giant observation window. They were all cheering for him, their faces full of smiles and support. 6. Floating peacefully just outside the station, 6 small, silver satellites drifted by, favor, like little space messengers, getting ready to watch the rocket soar past them on its journey. 5. Things were starting to heat up. Leo saw 5 bright orange flames begin to glow underneath the rocket. They started small, like little campfires, but Leo knew they were about to get much, much bigger. 4. A deep rumbling sound started, and the whole rocket began to shake. 4 giant boosters on the sides of the rocket started to vibrate and hum with incredible power. The ground itself seemed to tremble with anticipation. 3. 3 loud, sharp beeps echoed through the cockpit from the control system. Beep, beep, beep. This was the final signal, the last warning that the launch was just moments away. Leo gripped the controls tightly. 2. Whoosh! 2 huge, billowing clouds of white smoke exploded from under the rocket, completely covering the launch pad. It was like a giant fluffy cloud had suddenly appeared right there on the ground. 1. And then there was one powerful, magnificent rocket, standing tall and proud, ready to shoot for the stars. The rumbling was louder than ever, the flames were roaring, and everything was shaking. "Blast off!" shouted the robot over the loudspeaker. Whoosh! With a tremendous roar, the rocket shot straight up into the sky. Leo was pushed back into his seat as they climbed faster and faster, leaving the space station far behind. He flew past the twinkling stars and saw colorful planets whizzing by his window. Leo started laughing with pure joy and excitement. "Wow. Counting backward helped us launch the rocket." He cheered. Through the comms, the robot's happy voice replied, "That's right, Leo. Countdown numbers help rockets get ready for their amazing takeoff." Leo looked out the window at the endless, sparkling stars, feeling like the luckiest astronaut in the whole universe. Learning numbers had just become the most exciting space adventure ever. Thanks for joining us on this amazing LEGO space launch. What was your favorite part of the countdown? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun adventures. See you next time.